appeared empty
at first, but as he moved across the
darkened
room, he
noticed
a small chest in the
corner.
He
approached
it and opened the
lid.
Slowly, the chest
contained
the corner. Several photos, album and letters which he
assumed
were
left
by the
previous
family. I will give them a call. He thought.
Right, I'll give them a call, he thought. He then climbed, like there's no B, the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. He approached it and opened the lid slowly. The chest contained several photo albums and letters, which he assumed were left by the previous family. I'll give them a call, he thought. Okay.
He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. He approached it and opened the lid slowly. The chest contains several photo albums and letters, which he assumed were left by the previous family. I'll give them a call, he thought.
Right, very good. I'll give them a call, he thought. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. Okay.
He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. He approached it and opened the lid slowly. The chest contained several photo albums and letters, which he assumed were left by the previous family. I will give them all, he thought.
Right, very good. Good job. He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. Okay.
He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. He approached it and opened the lid slowly. The chest contained several photo albums and letters, which he assumed were left by the previous family. I will give them a call, he thought.
Right, I'll give them a call, he thought. He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small chest in the far corner. Okay.
He then climbed the narrow stairway to the attic. It appeared empty at first, but as he moved across the darkened room, he noticed a small shed in the far corner. He approached it and opened the lid slowly. The shed contained several photo albums and letters which he assumed were left by the previous family. Maybe give them a call, he thought.
Right, I'll give them a call, he thought. He then climbed ascended the narrow stairway to the attic. It wasn't a wide stairway, it was a narrow stairway. Basically enough room for one person to go up at a time. The narrow stairway to the attic, the room at the top of the house, usually just under the roof. The attic. It's a place where, as we see in the sentence, people tended to store things that they weren't going to need right away or within the next few weeks or months. They would store them in the attic, a place to put things away. It appeared empty. It seemed empty with nothing in it when he first walked into the room. At first, the first step into the room, empty. As he moved across the darkened room, it was not a bright room. There was very little light. It was a darkened room. He noticed a small chest, a small wooden container in the corner. The far corner from where he was standing, the far corner, he approached it. He came nearer, and opened the lid. Slowly, in case there was live things inside. You never know. The chest contained several photo albums. Like book-like containers where people place photographs so that they can look at them from time to time. In the album, and letters that they had written years and years ago, which he assumed. To assume is to think that this is the reason, even though you're not 100% sure. He assumed. Who else would leave photographs and letters but the previous family? I don't think anybody from some other state would come and put photos. No. So he assumed. From what he sees and what he knows, he assumes it was the previous family. No guarantee that it was the previous family because he hasn't investigated it yet. He just assumes. From what I see and what I know, I think that this is the answer, the previous family. Assumed were left by the family that lived here before me. I'll give them a call. A contraction. A contraction of I will. I'll. To contract, to shorten. I will, I'll. You will, you'll. We will. I'll. A contraction. I'll give them a call. Hello? This is Mr. Smith, the owner of the house that you lived in. Did you leave your photo? Oh yeah, I left them upstairs. Oh, sorry, sir, I'll be over to pick them up in a half an hour. Something like that. I'll give them a call, he thought. Any questions about this? Climbed. Appeared. Moved. Moved. Not moved, moved. Darkened room. Room. Small chest. Chest. Like your chest, same pronunciation, same word exactly. Chest, chest. Small chest. In the far corner of the room, the far corner. He approached near, and opened the lid, the top of the chest, the lid, slowly. Contained several photo albums, little coverings over photographs, one page after another. And letters, which he assumed, which he thought, without investigating, he just assumed, oh, this must be left by the previous family. I'll give them a call. I'll give them a call. I will give them a call. Contracted to be I'll. Any questions? Approached. Yeah, just a little bit of the d at the end. Approached. He approached. Right.